Hello everybody. Now we will discuss about the basics of stepper motor. Got it? So stepper motor, as the name suggests, as we can see that the motor is going to rotate in steps. That's called it is a stepper motor. So what basically enables the motor to drive in steps or rotate in steps? So the electrical pulses that we give from the microcontroller, which will enable the mechanical movement. Okay, a discrete mechanical movement. So it is a motor that is used to translate electrical pulses into discrete mechanical movement, isn't it? Discrete means it's not continuous. Step by step it will make a movement. Okay, what does a stepper motor consist of? Okay, to the bare minimum, a stepper motor consists of the stator coils. Okay, stator and rotor, stator and rotor. Okay, so as you enable the stator coils, okay, the coils are wound around the stators. So as we enable this stator coil, the rotor start moving with a fixed axis. Okay, but the rotation is not continuous. It's going to be in steps. It's going to be in step. And next one is, so these coils are basically are tapped in a way that, so in each stator, in each pole of a stator, there will be a coil wound it here, and it is connected together. You can see that A and B are connected together. Similarly, C and D are connected together, and two common outputs are center tapped, and it has taken here. Okay, so like this, the coil arrangements are there in the stepper motor. So A and B and C and D are connected together in series, and the center tapped, there are two common connections are there. Okay, it is a motor which rotates in steps by using the electrical pulses or electrical signals. Okay, now first we'll discuss two important definitions. First one is called step angle, isn't it? What is called a step angle? What is called a step angle? Step angle is nothing but a minimum degree of rotation associated with a single step. So what is the minimum degree, okay, of rotation? It differs by the stepper motor, isn't it? If a stepper motor manufacturer says the minimum degree of rotation is 2 degree, then for every rotation, for every step, it rotates for only 2 degree. Rotates only 2 degree. That's called step angle. Then steps per revolution. Steps per revolution, that is, depends on the step angle, we will have a steps per revolution. One revolution is equal to how many degrees? Very good, the 360 degrees, isn't it? So steps per revolution is the total number of steps needed to complete one rotation or 360 degrees. Okay, how many steps are required if for this particular step angle? Got it? So a simple relation between the step angle and steps per revolution can be given here. If the step angle is 0.72, then to complete one revolution, that is 360 degree, then it requires 500 steps per revolution. Then uh, 1.8 step angle. For 1.8 step angle, it requires 200 steps for one complete revolution. For 2, 180. For 2.5, 144. 5, 72. 7.5, 48. 15, you require 24. Okay. For 15, you require 24. Then how to operate a stepper motor? How to operate a stepper motor? So in order to operate a stepper motor, what do we have to do here is we have to enable the coils, or we have to energize those coils. How do we energize the coils? By supplying electrical pulses. by supplying electrical pulses. Okay, so by supplying the electrical pulses, we can enable the motor to rotate in different way. So we can enable the motor to drive in particular steps, and also we can enable the motor to rotate in clockwise direction or in an anti-clockwise direction. Anything we can do it. Okay, so the step sequence can be anything. So but most widely used step sequence are given here. Most widely used step sequence are given here, that we call as a normal four step sequence. Okay, so you can see that there are four windings, A, B, C and D, and it A, B, C and D. You can then I know there are four combinations are given here. These four combinations can be given in uh, with any starting value. Okay, if you are starting from 2, then you have to follow the sequence like for a clockwise. For a clockwise, how is the actually it goes 1 2 3 4. If it goes, we are starting from 1. Similarly, if you start from 2, then 2 3 4 and 1 it comes around. The same way you can use the this particular sequence to rotate the stepper motor in clockwise or in counterclockwise direction, isn't it? So this will normally use four. It makes four step. It makes a four step. For depends on the step, depends on the what is the step angle. The number of steps for rotations will change. Okay, so this will help for four step. Okay, to make four step, what 1 2 3 4 combinations of values we are going to give. Then to complete the rotations, no, complete the one revolution, what you have to do, we have to, what do you have to do? We have to repeat this for a number of times, okay, as per the requirement. Understand? That's what we have seen earlier. Now, you can see that. So the coils are there. The coils, now at a time you can see that two coils are gets energized. So in the first set, you have the A and D gets energized, isn't it? Then in the next set, you have your A and B are energized, then C and B are energized. Okay, like this, it's get energized, and the motors are started rotating in the steps. Okay, so this will give you the fourth step. This will give you the fourth step. Okay, then also if you want to know, go with hop step. If you go on to hop step, so one thing you have to understand here is, since it is a four step, got it, so your rotation will be in the, what to say, uh, your rotation will be in the even value degrees, the degrees of even values, like 2 4, like that it will be keep on going on. But you want to have it, no 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 you want to have your step movement in a micro level, like in odd numbers, in odd numbers. Then we, what we can do is we can use the hop step sequence. Got it? In hop step sequence, what do we do? Instead of four step, now we make it as an eight step. Got it? So by using this particular setup, this sequence of values, we can enable the motor to rotate in half step, isn't it? It if it is given as 2 degrees the minimum step angle, then using the half step, it would be of around 1 degree, isn't it? So each step movement in each rotation is 1 degree, isn't it? So then we need to rotate it as many times as needed to complete a sequence, isn't it? To complete a sequence. So again, you can start from any sequence, and if you start it, that sequence need to be in the proper order so that the motor can be rotated in clockwise or in a counterclockwise direction. Understand? So you can see that simple diagram that illustrates that the movements are increased now. Movements are increased here. Earlier it was 4, now it is we having the 8 movements, isn't it? That's called 8 step sequence. And depends on the step angle, we decide whether to repeat it or we have to stop it with the normal operations itself. Okay. Then What do we have is 80 connection with a stepper motor. 80, how to use a stepper motor with 8051 microcontroller. Okay, how to do see the no? To do this, what you have to do first, we have to bring many circuits in between, isn't it? Stepper motor having some requirement, your microcontroller is having some other requirement, isn't it? As you know, the microcontroller can provide a current of maximum of how much, 1 to 2 milliamperes only, but your stepper motor may require um, 5 to 5 milliampere to 10 milliampere, isn't it? So microcontroller is unable to provide. Then what do we have to do? Then we have to use the drivers. So we have a two different, the two circuits with the different power supply requirements. Then you have to separate the circuits with the what that opto isolators, isn't it? So you have an opto isolators here, and you have a driver, stepper motor driver here, and that is connected here with the stepper motor and a microcontroller. So together, this will help us to interface a stepper motor with a 8051. Got it? So by sending appropriate values through these ports, by sending appropriate values through these ports, we can enable the motor to rotate in 4 step, or we can enable the motor to rotate in 8 step, and also you can rotate the motor for a complete revolution in clockwise direction or in anti-clockwise direction, or to increase the speed or to decrease the speed. Anything we can do it with this particular setup. Okay. Thanks for watching.